I'm Kes Beach and I'm the Technical Manager for Invertek Drives. So this room that I'm in today is what we call our fan room or ventilation room. It's all about demonstrating our ability to control fans, very simple fans for ventilation or air comfort application, where we might be controlling airflow through a process. One of the biggest changes that we've seen in the industry in the time I've been here, I think it's quite widely understood nowadays that controlling the speed of fans gives us great benefits in terms of energy saving. And there's been a real focus over the last approximately 10 or 15 years now on higher and higher efficiency technologies. So what we see nowadays is more and more of these higher efficiency motors, particularly operating with fans where you can maximize the benefits of energy savings. So we've focused on our product development on being able to give accurate control of all of these different motor types and being able to maximize the energy efficiency benefits that these motors offer. One of the challenges of demonstrating control of airflow with fans is that of course we can't see the airflow. So what we came up with here was a very simple visual demonstration with some lightweight balls floating in tubes with the fans blowing air up underneath, and that way we can vary the airflow and thereby the pressure underneath the ball and adjust the height of the ball in the tube. Within the demonstration unit that we have here, we have one fan that's connected directly online, and that's using a traditional damper. So it's a mechanical means of reducing the airflow, which we know historically these are the least efficient way to control air, but it gives us a baseline to be able to demonstrate the starting point of the application. We've then got 4 additional fans which are controlled in variable speed, connected to 4 OptiDrive Ecos in this case. Each one's using a different motor technology, so one with induction motor, one with permanent magnet motor, one with brushless DC, and one with synchronous reluctance. We control all of those drives in variable speed using the height sensors for the balls at the top. So the direct online is used as the reference to give us a starting position, and then each of the drives operates automatically using a PID loop to maintain the height of the ball at the same position in the tube. In the atrium outside here we have a large diameter destratification fan. This is an application that has really grown over the last few years for us. Large diameter fans operating at relatively low speed, and the idea of those is that they circulate air round within a building. So where you have an area like our atrium with a very high ceiling height, of course hot air rises to the top, and these destratification fans can be used to push that warm air back down so that we regulate the temperature throughout the building. Again, it's a relatively simple application, but with the large diameter fans and the large blades, it's quite complex to control the motor very smoothly. And of course, the last thing anybody wants is that they have a very loud noise or large vibration from the fan. So we really optimized our motor control to give the smoothest performance across all the speed range. One of the biggest sectors for us nowadays is of course air comfort for either human or animal occupants in buildings, ventilation across processes, so for example cooling airflow across radiators where we might need to control temperature. Many different applications that we see fans in. In fact, it's one of the largest usage of variable speed drives in the world. One of the key reasons why we chose to integrate this room is of course the usage of variable speed drives on fans. It is one of the biggest sectors. It's a relatively simple application, but there can be many very subtle technical details that need to be considered. For example, if in building ventilation it might be necessary to have a fire mode for smoke extraction or keeping fresh air into areas where occupants need to be evacuated safely. So what this room has allowed us to do is to really allow people to get the feeling for optimizing, for example, the PID loop settings, how the drive would be configured in a real life application where you've got real variables and real changes in real time. So it's been a real positive for us and a big benefit.